morning. Welcome back to Ringworm. I think it's about 4:45 Thanksgiving morning, and I had an idea for a video. Instead of the last 15 or 16 or 17 videos that are all these giant build videos, chainsaw build videos, I thought I'd do one video in one day, just so you guys can see what it's like to live out here in the woods in Michigan. Because of COVID, I'm not going to see the family or anything. Just gonna hang out here for the day. I don't usually plan my days out at all, but this one I've got some idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna at least have a giant steak for lunch over the fire, maybe throw in a baked potato or something, and then I'm gonna fire up the horse trough, or hot tub, maybe have a soak. Got the trailer or the tractor fixed. It's been broken for 2 or 3 months. Broke one of the front wheels right off of it, and couldn't find anybody to fix it. But my girlfriend's boss said, "Oh yeah, no problem, bring it in." So he got it all welded up. I put it back together yesterday. Haven't even driven it around. We'll see if it works. Move a little bit of gravel. If you saw the Deer Castle build video, it was the last one. You can see there's a giant mud pit right in front of it, and a bunch of other four-wheeler tracks that I use every day are getting really deep ruts, and the four-wheeler's starting to bottom out, so I gotta fill some of those in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do a little hunting, maybe do a little pellet gun shooting or something. And right now I gotta go head out to the lean-to, make a cup of coffee, and hop on the four-wheeler, go out to the Deer Castle, see if any deers come in, read a book for a few minutes, get all caffeinated, get on with the day. Here's the best part altogether. Huh? Alright, I let you in here with one understanding, that you promised not to look around. Just finishing up editing the end of this Deer Castle video. I got it just about all put together with all the accoutrements. So just keep your eyes closed for this part, okay? Man, the heater is just fantastic. I mean, I always keep all my clothes on in here, but at least you can get away without gloves, without full boots on, everything like that with the heater on, so. Oh, I forgot. I even found an old fortune cookie in my snack bin. That'd be good with breakfast straight. Let's see what we got. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know if you can read that. If you understand what you're doing, you're not learning anything. Holy crap. Is that for me or what? I guess it's not really considered hunting if you don't get your bow out, right? It's nice watching, listening to the coyotes as the sun comes up. Doing a little reading. It's a great way to start every day. Could be worse. I'm gonna try to edit this video to tonight and my battery's dead. This is how I, what you do if you want to make videos when you live in the woods. Got an inverter, bring my computer out here, and a big old car battery, so I'm gonna lug this thing back to camp on the four-wheeler. Charge it on the generator, lug it back out here, plug it in, and I can edit for about maybe 5 hours, which is about a third of a video on a charge, so it takes about 3 chargings to do one video. Not the easiest way to do things, but it is the only way. The only problem with these huge mud pits is it all just cakes on the bottom of the four-wheeler, especially when the ruts are so deep. Like the axle and the whole bottom goes right up to the mud. It packs in there, and then when it freezes, everything underneath freezes. And the brakes get locked on, and the whole thing will freeze up and not even move in the morning. So this is what I'm gonna start filling in a little bit today on Thanksgiving. Let's give thanks for small four-wheel drive tractors and dump truck loads of gravel. Built this roof a little bit ago just for this. Whenever it's raining, misting, snowing, I don't really want to have the generator out in the elements, so now I can run it in bad weather. Charge my drone batteries. I use my drone batteries to charge my phone and GoPro batteries and stuff like that. That's what they get used for, much more than actually flying the drone. Those are nice because anytime I go anywhere in the car, I can plug them in there and they charge really fast. So it's a constant dance to keep all the electronics going. It's just kind of funny living out here and always trying to keep things charged. I'm going to run the generator a little later when I'm out tractoring, so I don't have to listen to it. It takes about 2 hours to charge that big battery to 95%, and I hate the rattle of it. It makes you crazy. I'm going to get a fire going so I can cook my lunch later. I got a bunch of scraps, building scraps to burn up, and need some wood for the hot tub. This thing is a great, I don't know where I saw these. Long time ago, put a old tire on a stump, and then when you split the wood, the log doesn't fall over every time. See, you'd have to be picking this up every single time. It falls off. Brilliant, right? Little something Tito bought the camp, which is awesome on days like this where everything's soaking wet. Let it preheat for a minute. I always separate all my paper goods in the trash. You want to make a fire, you got everything paper ready to go. I know what's going on in your head. You're thinking, that's not very hardcore of you. And then you're thinking, that torch is pretty awesome. Take a while to get this. Ooh, my sausage. I'm gonna eat a little breakfast after this and keep the fires going. I'll check back every hour or so. I think I'm gonna go down and tractor a little bit. It's gonna be fun. Haven't driven that thing in I think almost 3 months. Got to take every opportunity to filter water. Had to drain all the hoses a few days ago because we got a cold snap, and it's above freezing now, so I'm hoping there's not ice in this valve. Let's see. Yep, we got water. Uh-oh. Yeah. I consider staying out here all winter long, and this is the one stumbling block here, is that the water freezes. So, you know, even if you have 5, 10, 20 gallons, whatever you need to get through a week or whatever, you can't. You just run the stove all day long, heating water, dumping it into the jug, shaking them up. I don't have any way to do it, so as it is now, whenever we get days above freezing and everything thaws out, gotta make drinking water. All right, got my computer battery, my editing battery ready. Got my Ryobi batteries, drone batteries. Computer's plugged in. We'll let her rip for a couple hours. That's about all that this little four-wheeler can pull. Plus these skinny tires, the thing really just gets sunk in the mud. The problem is out here everything looks like it needs to be filled. The ruts are getting pretty deep, but this is the good spot that we've already worked on. I've already fixed. Well, might not be able to do this today after all. These little skinny tires are going to make more of a mess than I'm able to fix up anyway. That's a bummer. This is on the way to the bad spots. Wasn't even going to dump gravel on this. Well, that didn't last long. Broke the tractor again. Went back, I was only going to do one more load to finish filling this in. I'm doing more damage to this than anything, which, I mean, I kind of expected, but when winter's coming on, there's not going to be another chance to do this until like next summer. So I thought I could at least fill a couple holes, but wheel broke right off. So put this stuff away and maybe get in the hot tub. You ever have one of those ideas that's possibly a very small payout, but if it doesn't work, the downside is pretty horrific, but you can't help yourself from doing it? Got some deer pee in a can here, and it sprayed for a little bit, then stopped spraying, but there's still a ton in there. It feels like there's like a bladder in there or something. Like 12 or 15 bucks. I don't really want to throw it out, so I'm going to see if I can get in there. And it may just go everywhere. Maybe we'll have bucks all over the place tonight. That doe is not drinking enough water. How do I get it to come out faster? Oh, like that. That is quite a smell. Yep, there's a bag in there. A bag OP. That is gnarly. I don't really know if this stuff works, but I put bait out for about 3 weeks now and gotten some deer in. Actually, when I was thinking about it this morning, the only deer that came in and bucks, those and bucks, were when I had this stuff out. So delicious. Go put some more out right now. Might as well drag my editing machine back out there. Instantly frozen. Oh man, oh man. Well, we got power for editing, and I smell like pee, and not my own. Alright, enough rope-a-dope. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go throw a baked potato in the fire, and I bet the hot tub's already too hot. Luckily I got that whole tank of water that I'm gonna have to dump anyway before it freezes, so I can cool it back down. I'm getting excited. Smokey says 104. That is perfect, and I'm getting cold. Purposely haven't been wearing a jacket for about 2 hours just to get nice and chilly. And I can feel it in my hands, my head, my feet, everything. Oh, 104 degrees. There's just something magic about soaking in a hot tub in the middle of the frickin' wilderness. No running water, no power. Nice cold day to just come out here and sit and look up through the trees. Perfectly quiet except for those crows. They like to make a ruckus. But you can buy these things for $100. That's all it takes. 4 cinder blocks and a tub. Make a fire underneath it. This is just runoff water from 100 yards back there. Put a couple hoses together, and that Ryobi pump uses a drill battery, and takes 1 hour to fill this thing all the way up with one drill battery. And then light a fire underneath it. It's, 2 to 3 hours to get it up to soaking temp. You're in business. Consider it. Oh, it's so good. So good. Well, I ordered myself a little Thanksgiving present. Actually got it yesterday or the day before and decided I would wait until today to open it. This is actually thanks to my dad and stepmom. I wonder what it is. Look at that thing. Got myself a new, really nice chainsaw helmet. That chainsaw helmet I've been using, the super cheapo one, doesn't even, the visor doesn't close all the way, and the earmuffs are so worn out it doesn't even block the sound. Oh man, that is a good looking helmet, ain't it? Hideaway earmuffs. Can you notice any difference in construction? That is quite something. Oh, much better. smell the potato cooking, all that butter frying up in there. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I wish you could smell that. Where to start? Is this the knife I cut the deer pea with? It was a different one. Wow. That was one good steak. See how our potatoes did. Perfect. And my favorite ginger beer. With just a touch of lemon juice. Happy Thanksgiving. Got my dishes done up and I am freaking stuffed. And I did get that real hard punch of apathy, tiredness. Just all of a sudden beat. That was a lot more food than I usually eat in one sitting. So I got about half an hour of light left. I'm gonna head out to the deer castle, do a little editing, try to stick this video together so I can get it out maybe tomorrow. See if you guys like it. You guys into this? You want to see daily stuff like this, or you just want to see big build videos? You gotta let me know, or you'll be stuck watching this crap. Since I no longer have my big orange tent, this is my editing studio. Start and end the day here. That power inverter's not super quiet, is it? This is kind of meta. I'm editing the video you're watching right now. Well, my computer just crashed and I lost all the edits I just made, so I'm done. I'm gonna go back to camp, and I bet the hot tub's just about the right temperature again. So I have, Tito was here yesterday and the day before. He brought some really good little apple pies, so I'm gonna wrap one in tin foil and put it underneath the hot tub. I'm gonna soak a little bit and then have a little apple pie and go straight to bed. But I would love to hear from anybody, that, especially those of you that have been watching the videos for a while. I'd love to know if you like these more daily videos, what goes on around camp, what it's like to live here, if you just like the building big stuff with chainsaws in the wilderness videos. Let me know. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more. There's always more to come. The last video was building this thing. Getting it all dried in, and the next video coming out shortly is finishing up the inside of it, putting in shelves, bunks, all sorts of stuff, all the prettiness in here. So stay tuned for that. Give it a like if you'd like. Appreciate it.